Welcome, dear listeners, to another episode of the Mindofruba podcast, where we delve into the depths of our minds to explore the beauty of poetry, storytelling, and the pursuit of happiness. I'm your host, Rubezuddin, and I invite you to join me on this journey of creativity, inspiration, and the search for peace, where I hope I can bring a smile to your face. In today's episode, we have crafted stories that aim to touch your hearts. Through the art of storytelling, we hope to foster a sense of sincerity and encourage your creative spirit to soar high. Each word and every phrase we share today has been carefully chosen to awaken the dormant dreams, hopes, and aspirations that reside deep within us all. It is my sincere desire that this episode becomes a respite from the chaos of the world, offering you a momentary escape into the world of pure imagination, where happiness and peace intertwine. How do you talk to yourself? How do you talk about yourself to others? Generally, people's minds are so used to negative self talk. You never think that you are enough. You punish yourself for the simplest of things, for eating more than usual, for missing a day at the gym, for not waking up early, for not calling a friend. We are so harsh on ourselves. Happiness is a state of mind we can cultivate and embrace. I always mention this in the outro of this podcast. Well, in a wicked way, anger is something we can cultivate as well. Emotions are all cultivated, willingly or unwillingly. Think of it as a farm. In farms, you grow fruits and vegetables, and you take care of animals and feed them. In these farms, weeds can grow in between your crop, and insects can infect it. So, in a way, a good thing, fruits, vegetables, animals, and happiness, can also turn into a bad thing, weed, insects, and anger. The anger I am talking about is the unmanageable one, the one that affects your relationships and life in general. Anger, when managed, is healthy. All emotions are healthy. Happiness, sadness, anger, guilt, and all the other emotions. When in good amounts, they can be helpful to your mental health and life. You might be wondering how anger can actually be helpful. If you're being violated or witnessing someone being violated, the anger might actually be helpful as it gives you the courage and confidence you need to take a stand or make a change. If you are in an unhealthy situation, then you have the right to get angry. It is when we can manage our anger that we can thrive. Anger management is a skill that everyone can learn. Me, you, and the world. Even if you think that you have it all under control, there is always room for improvement. If, however, your anger is causing distress or hurting your relationships, then your anger might be your number one enemy. By considering whether your anger is helpful or unhelpful, you can take control and never regret your words or actions later. Tackling your emotions and understanding yourself better should be your goal. If you do so, then you will be able to calm yourself in moments of stress. Unlike this poem that I will read, you need to believe more in your emotions. Don't deny them, and don't be angry with yourself. A message to myself. Stop being so sensitive, emotional, and delicate. It's doing no good for you. Like, why do you cry so much? Like, calm down, it's not that big of a deal. Don't be so aggravated about something trivial. Don't overthink, don't even think about the awful things. Put up with it and use it to make you happy, or snatch it and throw it away. Throw it away and don't weaken your own self with your own mind. It's your surroundings, but it's also you. It's not just them, it's also you. They cause you pain, but you also do. Because you think about it, not once, not twice, but 1,000 times. Because you dream about it, because you wake up and cry about it, because you tell the whole world about it. Because. Teach me how to bite my tongue and swallow my thoughts. Teach me how to smile through tears and teach me how to chew my anger. Teach me how to bottle up just like how your generations did before. Wake up like it's a new life every day because it is. Stay happy, strong, and focused. Pray. Managing anger does not mean never getting angry. Instead, it involves learning how to recognize, cope with, and express your anger in healthy and productive ways. What that means is instead of screaming at your soul for being sensitive, just like I did in this poem, you should listen to your screaming soul. It needs you more than your anger does. You need to notice your emotions even if it's hard to do so. You will get better as time passes. You will be able to do so subconsciously the sooner you start. You can start by breathing or muscle relaxation exercises as it reduces tension, either by praying or meditation. Trust me, you will feel the change as soon as you start, based on my experience and on scientific researches. But I will not bore you with that. Anger isn't always a serious topic. It can simply evolve from wasting time in thinking about upsetting past events, getting frustrated in traffic, or venting about work. The more you think about something, the more that it becomes your reality. If you choose to think about upsetting memories or events, then you will surely become angry or sad again, even though the moment has passed. However, if you spend your time wisely and allow your mind to rest, then you will find peace. I cannot promise you happiness, but I can tell you that it has worked with me and that peace slowly allowed me to gain a little bit of my happiness and satisfaction back. More on how to manage your anger in the next 2 episodes. I still have so much to share with you all in hopes to help at least one more person. As we reach the end of our journey together, I hope you feel inspired and refreshed, as if you've taken a deep breath of the purest air that nature has to offer. Remember, happiness is not a destination, but a state of mind we can cultivate and embrace. By nurturing our creativity and finding solace in poetry and storytelling, we can tap into a wellspring of joy that resides within us all. Thank you for joining me today on this voyage of words and emotions. I encourage you to carry the light of happiness and peace that you've discovered here into your daily lives, spreading it like ripples in a calm lake, touching the hearts and minds of those around you. Before we part ways, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you, my dear friends, for your unwavering support. Your presence makes this journey worthwhile, and I hope to continue inspiring you in the pursuit of happiness and the celebration of creativity. Thanks for listening. If you've enjoyed this episode and you'd like to help support the podcast, please share it with others, post about it on social media, and leave a rating and review. To catch all the latest from me, you can follow me on my Instagram account at Mindofruba. Until we meet again, may your days be filled with joy, your hearts overflow with peace, and your minds dance with the beauty of endless possibilities. This has been the Mindofruba podcast, and I bid you farewell with a promise to return soon, ready to embark on another enchanting adventure together. Don't forget, the goal here is to smile.